She definitely has at least one close friend, Lydia Dingle. There's also Mary Goskirk, though the limited interactions between her and Kim make it unclear if they're still besties. Kim could certainly use another ally, but when I checked the upcoming storylines in Emmerdale, I didn't expect her new companion to be, well, who exactly? Yes, in future episodes, the head of the Tate family heads to the pub and forms an unexpected friendship with the leader of the Dingles. It's completely surprising, considering they were just a few days ago at each other's throats, and Ross had to step in to prevent a full-blown argument. Perhaps Chas starts viewing Kim in a different light. Or maybe she's attempting to guide Kim into a friendship for her own secret agenda. This newfound connection is especially shocking since the Tates and Dingles are currently in the middle of a feud. Everything shifted for the Dingles when Moira sold her portion of Butler's farm to Kim. Joe then gleefully informed the family that Robert and Aaron are now living in Moira's old house. This move led Sam to suggest to Kane that they start their own farm, one that could surpass the Tates. Kane, Sam and Belle are fully on board, which likely means Chas is too. So the big question remains, why is Chas suddenly being friendly with Kim? Emmerdale viewers think they might have figured out what Tracy Robinson is keeping secret after a series of mysterious phone calls. In the latest episode, she was taken aback by a call while working in the shop. Glancing at the caller ID, she looked startled before answering in a way that suggested the call was unexpected. Her reaction also hinted that it was someone familiar to her. Later in the pub, she appeared distracted as multiple text messages arrived on her phone. When Nicola asked who was messaging her, Tracy looked uneasy and tried to hide the identity of the sender. The caller rang again, prompting Tracy to make an excuse and leave the table, leaving Nicola puzzled. Fans are now speculating about who it could be, with some guessing a former character might make a comeback, possibly Tracy's ex, as part of her storyline exit. One viewer commented online, "I was a bit lost with the Tracy scenes. She seemed startled by a call in the shop, then kept getting texts, and later another call in the pub, all without revealing who it was. Makes me wonder if it's someone from the past, and if this will lead to her leaving." Another added, "Exactly. I was confused too, but then I thought it might be an old face from the village. It wouldn't be unusual. Could it be her ex? He left a while back under some drama, so maybe he's returning to set up her departure." A third fan offered a different idea. Could this be setting up a gambling problem storyline for her? New spoilers hint at what the messages contain. They reveal that Tracy's sister discovers the truth and confronts her. This sequence sets the stage for Tracy's exit from the village, as the actress is currently on maternity leave. She will be off-screen for the duration of the leave, and next week's events appear to prepare for her departure. Her sister will uncover that Tracy has been hiding something, forcing her to come clean when confronted about moving house. Tracy feels guilty, but will she be able to make her sister understand why she has to leave? Meanwhile, other storylines suggest a potential death in the village. Kim Tate's will has become a hot topic between Joe Tate and Graham Foster. Joe is furious after learning that if Kim dies, Lydia Dingle would inherit Home Farm. With Joe reacting as if Kim might die soon and the emphasis on her will, viewers suspect this could foreshadow her being killed off. Some fans feel the focus on her death seems sudden, hinting at dramatic events coming very shortly. Emmerdale fans are speculating that Lydia Dingle could be in serious danger due to a revenge scheme by Joe Tate. Joe was stunned when he discovered that Kim Tate's will stated Lydia would inherit Home Farm if Kim passed away. He was horrified at the thought of losing the house, and that Lydia, a close friend of Kim's and the estate cleaner, would become the owner instead. Joe argued that he had a moral claim to the property, given its importance to him and the fact that he considered it his home. He made it clear he wouldn't let this situation go unchallenged, leaving viewers concerned about what he might do next. Fans suspected that Joe might try to remove Lydia from the picture to prevent her from becoming the beneficiary. Some even wondered if he could go as far as harming her, while others hoped he would stay away from her entirely. One viewer commented online, Will Joe hurt Lydia, or even take extreme measures to secure home farm? Another said, the Lydia storyline is interesting, but I'm worried about what Joe might do to keep the estate. A third fan added, Joe better not touch Lydia, while a fourth wrote, I think Joe might try to take Lydia out. A final theory suggested, Joe could have Lydia eliminated to get what he wants. Meanwhile, new spoilers reveal that tensions between the Tates and Dingles will escalate further at the farm. Joe's larger plan also involves targeting Robert Sugden again. Joe has been manipulating Robert to exert pressure on the Dingles, having previously blackmailed him over past events. After seizing the Sugden land and Moira Dingles' Butler's farm, Joe's intentions are becoming more obvious. He appointed Robert as the tenant of Butler's farm, effectively pushing Kane and his family out, and next week he will once again focus his schemes on Robert and his partner, Aaron Dingle. Kane, dealing with his wife's imprisonment and his own cancer diagnosis, is determined to establish a Dingle-run farm to challenge Joe. Robert and Aaron find themselves caught in the middle, and Joe uses this to his advantage. Robert is forced to comply with Joe's plan to sell the farm's cattle under threat, but when Mac Boyd and Matty Barton discover what Joe is up to, they inform the Dingles and work with Sam and Kane to pursue their own farm plans. Financial limitations mean the Dingles can't afford their own livestock, leaving Kane frustrated. Further news pushes him over the edge, but soon someone takes decisive action by stealing the Butler's herd before Joe can sell it. Robert is blamed, yet Joe realizes someone else is responsible. Elsewhere, Charity is determined to understand Kane's recent behavior after the family learns about his medical diagnosis. Another former Emmerdale star has shared their thoughts following the show's surprising shake-up. Viewers have been talking ever since it was revealed that Robert Sugden and Aaron Dingle would take control of Butler's farm. But the conversation hasn't been limited to fans. Former cast members have weighed in as well. With Moira in prison and Kane undergoing treatment for cancer, the cunning Tates seized the opportunity and purchased the farm, only to shock everyone by handing management over to Robert and Aaron. Of course, the drama is far from over, but the duo have promised to bring the farm back to its former glory. With a Sugden finally running the property, the essence of Emmerdale Farm seems restored. Earlier this week, the official Emmerdale social media channels shared posts about the shake-up, with former cast members joining the discussion on Instagram. One former actor joked that his character would probably not be pleased about the changes at the farm, while another said they were thrilled by the twist. A former star who played Nathan Wilde for a short time also made a playful comment about the storyline and even hinted at a possible return. Let's see what Nathan might think about this. You clearly didn't check the contract, they teased. The show's producer also shared her thoughts, stating, this return to the farm's roots is a significant moment, reminiscent of the early drama when the Sugden family farmed the land. Taking over the tenancy, Robert wants to honour his family's legacy. Together with his devoted partner Aaron, they are ready for this new chapter and committed to helping the farm succeed. Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.